Hey, good afternoon, JCPS. Happy Friday. This is the first time we're back for the 2020-2021 school year with our weekly wrap-up. I know it's been a challenging summer in many ways, but I hope everybody's had a great summer. I know our teachers have been back to work and our schools have been back to work for the past 2 weeks. And first off, and most importantly, I want to thank all of our folks out there, our school people, leaders, teachers, educators throughout this district. I want to thank you so much for your hard work over the past 2 weeks. I've seen so many great examples of teachers working hard, all of our educators working hard, leaders working hard to make sure students have what they need, getting great professional development to get ready for the year, focusing on those 3 pillars, the backpack of success skills, racial equity, and climate and culture. So I greatly appreciate all of that hard work that our schools have put into it to make NTI 2.0 better than ever. I've been so proud of the response I've seen from central office, from our school leaders, from our teachers, from planning with curriculum, improving NTI from 1.0 to 2.0. We're going to have out over 50,000 Chromebooks before it's all said and done, and nearly 10,000 hotspots. Schools have been passing those out and working that. Can't thank you enough for your hard work. We know when we start NTI 2.0, it's going to be one of the best experiences we can possibly give to our students remotely. Looking forward to seeing that in action next week. Earlier this week, had a great event. First time in my time here and in many years, we had an all-staff kickoff. So it wasn't just administrators, it was all of our staff had the opportunity to watch and participate in the kickoff event. And I was so excited to be able to do that. Our communications team put on a fantastic kickoff, very inspirational, and just being able to speak to all staff members was a real positive. So even when we get back in future years from COVID-19, we're going to make sure that we have this same thing going on where all of our staff and educators get to participate in the kickoff. You all deserve that. And I was so proud to give that kickoff speech and really talk about remember your why. And I just encourage everybody, the challenge I put out to all of our educators this year, if you haven't done it yet, make sure to find some paper and an envelope and write down why you do this. Remember your why. Why are you an educator? What's that one story that you remember or that one thing that happened that when you need inspiration, you think back to? Put that in an envelope, seal it up, give it to a colleague. And when you're down or having a tough time, need inspiration throughout the year, have that colleague give that back to you so you can remember your why. It's so important for climate and culture. I can't say enough about positivity and optimism. When I see that in a school, I know that's a great culture in a school. So continue to think about remember your why for 175 school days this year. I know it's challenging for all of us doing NTI, students, family, and staff remotely. But I know we're going to step up to the challenge next Tuesday on the first day of school. Can't wait to see that. Students, families, once again, we start on Tuesday, so make sure you contact your school if you have not yet. Ask for that Chromebook if you need one or a hotspot. That's internet access. This is going to be so critical. If you need any information, go to our website, the Back to School page, but please make sure if you have not been in contact with your school, please make sure to do that. We need you ready to participate on Tuesday. And finally, one of the big decisions that we've had to make, and we're having to make a lot of tough decisions. Schools across America, districts across America are really wrestling with tough decisions right now. We know yesterday that the KHSAA made a decision to continue on with athletics, pending all local board decisions next week. Our Board of Education will be meeting on Monday evening at 7 o'clock to make a decision on how we will move forward with athletics. I will be developing up several scenarios for our Board of Education members to consider on Monday night. I'll be making a recommendation for them to make a decision about how we will proceed in JCPS with athletics. We have to once again have our guiding principle of safety and health being number one. I'm a former coach, a former athletic director. I love athletics. I know the power of athletics and extracurricular activities and how positive it is for kids in their lives. But we also have to make sure that we can implement a plan and focus on safety and health. So our board will be considering those options on Monday night at 7 o'clock. And we will make an announcement after that about how we will move forward with athletics and JCPS. So stay tuned with that. We'll have an answer early next week for all of our athletes and coaches. As always, thanks for all you do, JCPS. I'm excited to get back after it, even though it's going to be remotely. As we start next week, I'm looking forward to being a part of the first day of school on Tuesday, the 25th. Thanks and have a great weekend.